win, go win, go win, go win, go win, man, go win.
Let's start off in the AFC and let's go to New England. Let's talk about the New England Patriots, as the New England Patriots beat the New York Giants 33-15 on Monday night and improved to 11-2. The Patriots are currently on a 10-game winning streak for the Giants. Jackson Dart, he went 17 for 24. He threw for 139 passing yards, 1 touchdown. For the Patriots, Drake May was balling, 24 for 31. He threw for 282 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. So, I watched First Take on Tuesday morning, and I was listening to Stephen A., Jeff Saturday, and Chris Canty discuss the New England Patriots. And the question that First Take had was, what chance do you give the Patriots to win the Super Bowl? And Chris Canty and Jeff Saturday, who I respect, and they both know the game of football, played in the NFL multiple seasons, and they've both forgotten more football than I'll ever know. But Chris Canty and Jeff Saturday both said that the chances for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl are high. And I 1,000% disagree. And the thing is about the New England Patriots, I know the Patriots are currently on a 10-game winning streak. I know the Patriots are leading the AFC East right now. And I also know that Drake May has been balling. And when you look at Drake May for the season, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 3,412 passing yards. He's completing 72% of his passes. Drake May is leading the NFL MVP race right alongside Matthew Stafford right now. And it's looking more and more like the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through Foxborough and the New England Patriots. And I love their head coach in Mike Vrabel. I think Mike Vrabel is one of the best head coaches in the NFL. He's 67-50, so he's won 57% of his games as an NFL head coach. He won NFL Coach of the Year back in 2021 with the Tennessee Titans. And I love Stephon Diggs and his veteran leadership within that locker room for the New England Patriots. They got Mac Hollins at receiver, Ramondre Stevenson at running back, Henderson at running back as well. And the Patriots offense has been one of the top offenses in the NFL. But with that being said, I personally do not believe that the Patriots should be considered the favorites in the AFC to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Because I'm looking at this 10-game winning streak by the Patriots because they started off the season 1-2. And now they are on a 10-game winning streak. But I'm looking at some of these wins during this 10-game winning streak. Panthers, Bills, who are both good teams, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons. The Buccaneers are a good team. The Jets, Bengals, and Giants. The only teams that are locks to make the playoffs are the Buffalo Bills. I think Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will for sure make the playoffs. But I'm not so sure Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers are a playoff team. As a matter of fact, I think right now the Panthers are like 8 or 9 right now in the NFC standings. The Buccaneers, they are fighting with the Panthers to see who wins the NFC South. So where's the quality win for the Patriots during this 10-game winning streak? The Buffalo Bills, that's their best quality win. And I have questions about the Buffalo Bills as a football team. I think the Bills are a flawed football team. And to me, this is the worst version of the Buffalo Bills in the Josh Allen era. But I'm also not so sure that the New England Patriots are better than Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I know the Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills earlier this season, and they do have a matchup coming up soon, and that's going to determine who wins the AFC East. But everybody's ready to give the Patriots praises as if they should be the favorites right now in the AFC. And to me, that is not true whatsoever. I think the Patriots are a good football team, but they're not a perfect football team. And there are other teams within the AFC conference who I believe could knock off the Patriots in a playoff matchup. If Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs can sneak into the postseason, if the Chiefs played the Patriots in Foxborough in a playoff matchup, I'm rolling with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to beat the Patriots. If Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills had to play the Patriots in Foxborough in the playoffs, I would pick the Bills to beat the Patriots. If Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens could get their acts together, I believe Lamar would beat Drake May in a playoff game come in January. So to me, everyone's ready to crown the Patriots as if the Patriots should be the runaway favorites to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. And that could not be farther from the truth. To me, the number 1 and number 2 seeds in the AFC right now, and the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos, are 2 fraudulent football teams. I don't believe in the Patriots and I don't believe in the Broncos. I believe in the Patriots head coach and Mike Vrabel. I believe in the Broncos head coach and Sean Payton. And I believe in the Broncos slightly more than the Patriots. I believe in the Patriots slightly more than the Broncos because I believe in Drake May more so than Bo Nix. But everyone's ready to crown the Patriots and pretend like they're the best team in pro football. And to me, that's simply not the case. There are teams, even in the NFC, that I would consider better than the Patriots. The Rams. I know the Eagles have been struggling, but I would pick the Eagles to beat the Patriots on a neutral field. So Rams, Eagles, a healthy Buccaneers team. Now the Patriots beat the Bucs earlier this season, but I'm talking about a healthy Buccaneers team with a Baker Mayfield, with a Chris Godwin, with a Mike Evans, with a Bucky Irvin, with a Emeka Ibuka. I believe the Buccaneers would beat the Patriots on a neutral field in a must-win game. So Rams, Eagles, Bucks, Packers, and the Lions as well. I would pick all those teams I just named in the NFC, Rams, Eagles, Bucks, Packers, Lions, to beat the Patriots on a neutral field in a big game. I think the Patriots are closer to the Seattle Seahawks than they are the LA Rams or the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Eagles, on the other hand, they have been terrible offensively. They are on a 2-game losing streak, but they are still the defending Super Bowl champions. But they are falling off. But I still would pick the Eagles to beat the Patriots on a neutral field if they were to match up against each other. So, listen, I commend the Patriots for being on a 10-game winning streak. I think Drake May is having an MVP caliber season and having a great sophomore season. And I love their head coach in Mike Vrabel. And their passing attack with Stephon Diggs, with Mac Hollins, is a top-tier passing attack in the NFL. Their rushing attack with Ramondre Stevenson and Henderson, it's a lot to be desired in that department. But Patriots are 11-2, And it's looking more and more like the road to the Super Bowl will go through Foxborough. But me personally, I do not believe the Patriots should be considered the favorites in the AFC. I believe there are other teams that could knock off the Patriots in a playoff matchup, like Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, like Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs if they sneak in, like Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Hell, if the Patriots went up against the Houston Texans, if the Texans happen to make the playoffs, I think the Texans could possibly knock off the Patriots. The Colts, to me, could possibly knock off the Patriots. Now, I do believe Drake May is better than Daniel Jones, and Drake May has shown more in his sophomore season than C.J. Stroud has shown over the last 2 years, because Stroud had a great rookie season, but Stroud struggled last year, and before he came back, he was struggling this season as well. But I just don't 100% have faith in the Patriots to say that they are the runaway favorites in the AFC. There are other teams that I believe could knock them off in a playoff matchup in January in Foxborough. But they are the number one seed right now in the AFC, and they balling. Those are my thoughts on the Patriots heading into Week 14.